Welcome to the mindset section of our school community of She Built That. It's a little different recording these type of videos because normally I'm recording either for YouTube or for a podcast, and I have to come in with some type of hook, something to hook the viewer so they want to stay and they want to engage with the video. But you chose to be here. You're in this community because you want to grow a better business or a better life. You want a better you name it. You chose to be here. So I don't have to say something crazy to hook you in. I am going to be looking at some notes because I want to make sure I touch on specific points, because mindset and fear and procrastination and what if, am I good enough? Am I smart enough? What if I fail? All these thoughts that run through our heads stop us from either doing what we want to do or prevent us from going all in. We just stay kind of like lukewarm and we kind of test the waters and we really don't jump in. And even with starting this community, I was so nervous, but I had been thinking on it for quite some time. For those of you that don't know, I have a pooper scooper business, and then from that I started a social media business. So I have a podcast and a YouTube, and then now I partnered with Trisha for She Built That. And it's all new, it's all nerve-wracking, it's the what if, right, again, but it's also very exciting. It's what if? What's the possibilities? What can we do? What can we make? Who can we impact? How can lives be changed? And for my personality type, I'm a type 3 on the Enneagram. I'm a DI on the DISC and a ENTJ on the Myers-Briggs, which we should get you tested. We should get you tested if you don't actually know what you are. It's really good to understand that for understanding other people and then starting to understand yourself. And I think that's where a lot of women maybe fall short, because they don't quite understand themselves, because we have to take care of so many other people. We have so many other things that we need to take care of and figure out before we actually spend some time on ourselves. And this doesn't happen overnight. You have to continuously work on this if it doesn't come natural. And you also have to create healthy boundaries in your relationships with your spouses, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever that looks like, your kids, family members, friends, yourself. Oh, healthy boundaries with yourself. That's a tough one. All of it's tough, but for some reason, having healthy boundaries with yourself seems to be quite tougher, because we're like, it's okay. I'll do that thing later. And then it's been weeks, months, years, decades. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say that I want to go over a couple things here within the module. This is more mindset stuff. And when we were kind of trying to build this out, I was thinking, I'm like, I need some like tactical step-by-step advice, because like in some of the other groups that I'm in, because I'm in a lot of male-dominated groups, and it's all very tactical, very straight to the point. I'm like, what about the emotions? What about my period? Like, she's ruining my life right now. What about that kind of stuff? And so I actually had to switch my mindset when trying to build this out, because I've been living in such a male-dominated field and world for so long. Now I'm like, we get to talk about how we feel. We get to talk about the journey. We get to talk about the things that are actually getting in our way. Like, yeah, we have to handle business. Like, I still needed to go perform. I guess it is perform. I still needed to go do the jobber podcast that I needed to do, even though my period was trying to like take my life that day. I still had to put on a smile, put on some extra makeup, cover up the pimples that were on my neck, and drink my water and perform. Do what I needed to do to take care of business, because that was a big opportunity for me. And I want you to think about that as you're going to start going through this journey of getting to know yourself, setting boundaries, doing things afraid, because I've always been a little afraid to do everything that I've done. But it's also thrilling to see what you're able to build. And for me, I don't know if you can relate to this, but the thought of not trying it is more of a failure to me than actually trying it and failing. Because even with failing, you're still learning so much and you're still growing. And a lot of times, starting the first business is the hardest, because once you start the first business, then you start the second business, and then the third one, ooh, baby. We know some things. We know people that know some things, AKA my good friend Trish, that is also partners with me in this. She knows some things, and I wouldn't have been able to develop these relationships if I didn't work on myself and get myself away from the people that were holding me down. As Trish likes to say, they're like fire. They put out your fire, like you're on fire and you're super excited and you're doing things, and then they're like, they're dimming your light. You got to get around people that are amping you up, that get you more hype. And that is going to take you getting yourself out of the comfort zone, making some hard decisions, making decisions that are going to move you forward, and getting around people that are going to push you in the direction that you want to go. As always, this video lasted a little longer. I didn't even go ahead and look at my notes like I was supposed to, but that's okay. That came from the heart, and that's what I love about this community, and I love that you're here with me, is I get to share what is on my heart and what the Lord is putting on my heart with you. And I hope that it inspires and it impacts you, so then you can build something super great, and then you take what you've learned and you share that with another woman, and we just rinse and repeat as we're building each other up in this life.